Okay, it's November 20th, 10:17 a.m. my time. Let's take a look at some levels that I'm looking at and what I'm thinking about for today. As far as first, we'll start with the BTC USD chart. In the previous update level video, we talked about the pivot point of being 58,250 on Hubei here, which has proven to be pretty much exact as far as the pivot point. Came up, tagged it, pulled back. I played a short position here. It ended up hitting my stops on this pullback up here. It did consolidate above 58,250, and then it failed to hold that. And we got this little breakdown here. So for me, that's a show of weakness. A failed to regain a support area, and it's right back down below. So not looking to buy the dip in this zone, or really today. I'm more thinking I'd like to be on the short side. So again, this is Hubei. Let's take a look at FTX, BTC. Okay, FTX. So we got the previous 2 days here. Our volume point of controls as marked here and here. So I mean, really, this needs to get back above this on FTX here. It needs to get back above this 57,900, 57. Basically, it needs to get back into the 58,000s. Okay, and continue to build value above 58,000. I think that would support the case that it might recover the breakdown. So basically, it needs to get back above 58,000 and then recover 58,250 and then find its way back up. Okay. Otherwise, our pivot point right now on FTX is basically 57.9 to 58,000 pivot point. So if it can't manage to do that, then we're going to probably slowly do what I thought might happen, which was build value down in here, right? So build a value down in this zone. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, what I'm looking at today. Again, 57.9 to 58,000 short term for the day pivot point. Below bearish, above potentially will recover, but I won't be a buyer, probably. We'll see. But we'll see what I end up actually doing. But I'm calling for the pivot point to again be 57.9 to 58 for the day's price action. Okay, should we look at let's take a look at let's also quickly take a look at how about we take a look at BSV. Ooh, I didn't have it pulled up quite yet. Let's see, let's take a look at BSV. Okay, we'll look at it on the short term. Well, if you were looking to go long BSV, first obvious place would be yesterday's point of control, which is basically 150, to either the low down in here. So yesterday is basically low area. 148 to 150 is probably where I'll put it for today's price action. 148 to 150. If you're going to try to put some risk on for some BSV and you want it to be on the long side, I'm kind of biased, so I don't know that I've ever shorted BSV, which in the past probably would have been an okay thing to do. That's what would have proven well. I have never shorted BSV, and honestly, I don't ever plan on it. If you do want to try to buy the dip, again, 150 to 148 would probably be the place. If you thought that this 145 was going to hold, that's where I'd look to get it. Alright, so that's the end of the update, the end of the levels. Let's see how it plays out.